We were just talking about this. Queen has some of the longest lasting hits ever. They're about ready to sell their catalog, and they could break some records. According to a source familiar with the acquisition, Universal Music Group is in talks to buy the catalog from Disney Music Group for $1 billion. The deal could close within a month. In December of 2021, Bruce Springsteen sold his music for a mere $500 million. That's the highest amount for a song catalog that is ever sold up until apparently now. But just think of all the hits the Queen has. All right, once again, here's all the fun for SA Live coming up with...
Well, we hope you're having a very pleasant, long Memorial Day holiday weekend. And we've got a really special show today because we're featuring all veteran-owned businesses on the show.
Yes, we've got Forever Petals by V, and we are making patriotic flowers.
And got to have a beer to, well, just because it is Monday. And we have a local brewery owned by a veteran honoring Green Berets, Tab Brewing Company.
And we have a veteran-owned business serving up a cross between American donuts and Japanese rice cakes. We reintroduce you to Mochi Nuts.
Which are excellent.
I know!
Those things are so great. All right, Father's Day. Father's Day is right around the corner. Veteran-owned business creating wooden yard games. Great gifts for Dad's Day.
And owned by a veteran, a Lego collector's dream. We click into San Antonio plastic bricks.
All right, it is the unofficial start of summer, so you got to fire up the grill. And beef-loving Texans, yep, are going to be here with a Caribbean burger and more grilling ideas from the pros.
And local country musician and Army veteran plays for us, Chuck Weimer. We'll hear from him.
That and a whole lot more coming up on SA Live. Stick around. All right, we're starting to see a few showers, even a couple of lightning strikes pop up there in parts of the hill country in northern western Kerr County. A couple of them trying to scooch into Gillespie County. So we'll see a few more of these later on today. And you, of course, want to watch out down to the south later on, southern Bexar County and further south, kind of in that cone shape down there. A triangle for a strong to potentially severe storm. Otherwise, just kind of keep an eye out on your radar, but get the grill fired up.
Just keep them away from a burger. That's all I ask for right now.
All right. What kind of cheese on your burger?
American.
Okay. Okay. And lettuce, tomato, little onion, mustard.
Exactly.
There we go. All right.
Load that baby up. You can throw a jalapeno on there if you'd like. Slices of jalapeno.
Not like jalapeno on a taco, but burger. Keep that. Yeah. So. All right.
That was good. All right.
Guess who's coming up next?
That's all.
Me.
Now, for all of us here at KZ, thanks for joining us. Have a safe, and remember why you have the holiday off today.
Yes, indeed.
Mike Osterhage and Fiona are coming up right now.
I wanted to. Today on SA Live, a patriotic project you can do with the kids or with your friends at home.
A veteran-owned brewery here in San Antonio, how they honor Green Berets with their brews.
And a summer burger recipe that will whisk you away to the islands without ever leaving Military City, USA.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Well, it's Memorial Day Monday. Good afternoon. I'm Fiona Goristiza.
And I'm Mike Osterhage. And of course, Memorial Day is about a whole lot more than just having an extra day off over the weekend. Of course, it is honoring those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, given their lives in service of our country. And if you're looking for a creative way to show your American pride and pay respects to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, our first guest can really help with that.
V. Cruz, owner of Forever Petals by V, is here to show us a patriotic project you can do with the whole family and the meaning behind these beautiful paper flowers, you know what I mean, that you see behind us right here.
First of all, good afternoon.
Yeah. Yes,
good to see you. All right, Memorial Day, a lot of people think decorating with red, white, and blue, which, yes, is wonderful, but this is something different not many people may be familiar with.
Correct. So this is the red poppy flower. It is a resemblance flower that was adopted by the U.S. in September of 1920 to resemble, it's the national symbol and for the remembrance flower for those that we've lost and made the ultimate sacrifice.
All right, how do we get started?
So first, typically poppies were made initially with silk. So as a paper florist, we're going to incorporate cardstock paper flower. So in order to create them, you're going to need 65-pound cardstock. I've already pre-cut your petals for you all.
Thank
and
you.
It's just a matter of assembling these 4 petals to create the poppy flower.
And I noticed that you've got a slice kind of in each one, right?
Yes, so initially they just start with your red cardstock paper, and you want to use a pattern, which I do have available, and it's something that you can purchase through my Etsy shop, but I do full video tutorials over on my Facebook page to show you the step-by-step processes to do all of these flowers.
Okay, so great for the kids if they're
Yes.
doing, the little fine motor skills, cutting out the paper.
Of course, absolutely a great way to, even for a lot of the summer coming up, doing a lot of these craft projects. So you just simply take your petals. This is a fairly simple process. You're going to take 2 of your petals and you're just going to glue them right on top of each other on the bottom ends.
Right
just
across from each
small
other?
amount of glue, not too much, Mike.
Okay.
Hear that?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I just did too much.
Probably so.
Right
Okay,
there?
so-
Like
Correct.
that.
all right.
Okay.
And then you're just going to simply take these 2 petals and they're going to go opposite.
Opposite.
Okay. Put them in just like that. And this, not quite as much here in the United States, but in Britain, and you said some other European countries.
Yeah,
where they,
the UK, Belgium, New Zealand do use poppy flowers for their Remembrance Day, which is our Veterans Day, November 11th.
Okay, and you said last Friday was actually National Poppy Day.
Yep, National Poppy Day is the Friday prior to Memorial Day.
I did not know that.
And this is easy enough for a beginner to do, right?
Of course,
I mean,
of course.
as you can see, all right, because we are definitely beginners. I don't think we've graduated yet to the next level.
And the little circle goes in the middle then?
Yes, you can put that in the middle just for additional support.
Such a go-getter. Look at him
Yes.
going on.
I remember, and I don't know if y'all do, my parents had always referred to Memorial Day as Decoration Day because, of course, folks would decorate, put flags, whatever, on the headstones
Right.
in cemeteries for the
Yes.
fallen. Okay.
And how long have you been creating, of course, these beautiful paper flowers?
I've been creating these flowers as far as large paper flowers since 2015. It wasn't until 2017 that I decided to start teaching the craft and doing full tutorials, offering in-person workshops here locally. We haven't got back into that just yet, but you can definitely find full tutorials on my Facebook page.
Okay. And then instructions on how to make the center of it as well?
Yep, everything is provided on the tutorials, and it's all with cardstock. Oh, glue that down.
Bigger spot of glue right there. I was so concerned with just a little bit of glue, just a little bit of glue, but this one's a little heavier because of that flower
Yes.
on top of it, right?
And you have any flower you can think of, you have got the pattern for it, I think. And
Pretty much, yes. There's so many ways that you can incorporate these paper flowers. I have numerous patterns available that you can just simply download. They're just downloadable right from your home, and then you can start creating right away.
Let's talk about these patriotic flowers behind us and
Yes.
their meaning.
I actually began to create these in 2018. It was suggested by some of my viewers and supporters on my page, and I decided to just go with it. So the red, white, and blue, I typically do a week, and I call it Patriotic Paper Flower Week over on my page. And so all week we make these beautiful red, white, and blue flowers.
And the cardstock is thick enough. If you say put this in a garbage bag or something like that, and you can put it in a closet, it's going to stay pretty good
Yes.
for next year, right?
That's correct. You can reuse them. Just keep them in a safe place, out of the heat, of course, but you'll be fine to reuse them.
All right,
Great.
their
Thank you very much,
classes,
Dee.
their templates for other holidays. So all you have to do for more information on Forever Petals by V is just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code on your screen. Thank you.
Well, it's a veteran-owned business serving up a cross between, get this, American donuts and Japanese rice cakes.
That's right. One of my favorites was the K-Dog. It's a new place to try out for summer treats. Well, if American donuts and Japanese rice cakes had a baby, I'm telling you, you're looking at it right there, it would be these Mochi Nuts.
And joining us to talk about them is owner Chang Tan and Rebecca Mueller. Welcome, both of you.
This looks incredibly delicious. So up with the Mochi Nut?
So Mochi Nut is originated from Hawaii in the Japanese populations, and my friend, he brought all the recipe to the stateside in California. That's how everything started.
And it's been so popular, right? So you're going to
Yes.
show us how to glaze. We both have our setups here, right, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, how do we do this?
Alrighty, so first we gotta mix the bowl. So if y'all wanna mix it, we can just mix the icing a little bit to make sure that it's soft enough for the mochi nut to be on there.
Okay.
Then you wanna just pick up the mochi nut just straight up like that. And then you can just drop it in the icing.
And still hold it.
Yeah. No, you can just let go.
Let it go.
It's all right. And then you can just like push it down just a little bit. So you want to just do kind of like that. And then you'll do that again. You'll just pick it right back up.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Woo!
Yeah.
dance.
And then you'll just shake it in like
Yes,
a circle.
I like that.
Do a little dance. All right, got it.
Alrighty. And then you'll just shake it from side to side a little bit to get all the icing off. And then you just want to shake it in like a circle again. Just try to get more of that icing off.
Okay.
Yeah. And then once most of the icing is off, so you just want to shake it off a little bit more, you can just flip it up like that.
Okay.
Just like turning it like that. Yeah. And then you just
Very
want to
good.
go in like a little circle. Yeah. Perfect.
So y'all
Yeah.
like this in your shop?
Yeah,
feel like we're doing-
exactly.
I'm gonna
Y'all
call
are
this
good
the
now.
Mochi Nut dance.
I like it.
So now that it's all like smooth on top,
Yes.
you can
Yes.
just put it down and it's time to decorate.
Okay.
So you're gonna choose like whatever kind of toppings you'd like. We have a variety here. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So how would you describe the taste?
So it tastes delicious. I love them. I eat them every day. So
That's the
instead,
correct answer.
yeah. So instead of like your regular yeast rise donut, they're gonna be made with the ingredients of mochi, which makes them like more crispy on the outside and soft and chewy and fluffy on the inside.
Nice. Okay.
right.
And what flavors do you guys offer?
So we change our flavors every single day. We have a total of 6 flavors we offer a day, and we change them every single day.
Every single
Yeah.
day. That's a lot of work,
Yes.
but look how gorgeous they are.
Is there something that's consistent every? Is there a flavor
Yeah,
that's
we have a churro flavor every single day.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
sorry.
Yeah.
so
I was
fitting for
staring at my
Antonio.
creation here. Sorry.
We're gonna taste this here, but tell me about what you have over there.
We have the Korean hot dogs, and it's got a really nice cheese inside with the mozzarella cheese.
So that is a Korean rice flour hot dog,
Yes.
or K-dog for short, right?
Yes.
And
Cool
look at the
nickname.
cheese.
Look at that
gang.
cheese.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the juice pull.
That is
So you can order this
so
different
good.
ways, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, so we have Uber, Grubhub, and DoorDash that you can order our mochi nuts from. For K-Dogs, you do have to be in store to order those, so they can be fresh and you can get that really
That
good cheese
Yeah,
pull.
the cheese pull, yes.
You gotta have that. And tell people where you're located.
Oh yeah, so we have 2 locations, one on Days of All and one on Stone Oak.
All right, and veteran-owned business, right?
Yes, 14 years, still in the service.
Thank you so much.
Air Force, right?
Yes, thank
Thank you for your
you.
service. And you have a 1-year anniversary coming up in August. You're planning a big party?
Yeah, so we're gonna keep it a surprise for now, but when you check out our Instagram, we'll definitely keep you updated with that.
Okay. And folks can order how?
Yeah, you can order through Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, or you can come in and order. But for our K-Dogs, that's in-store only, so you get that really good cheese pull.
And you want to see the
you need to be
dance,
fresh.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, the Mochi Nut dance. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Of course, Days of
Thank
All
you.
Road, Stone Oak Parkway, right? Your locations,
Yes.
one more time. All right. For more information on Mochi Nut, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
Still ahead on the show, wooden yard games made by hand, and this veteran business owner is selling out fast for Father's Day.
Plus, grab a cold one and salute a Green Beret. How this local brewing company honors the history, culture, and veterans of U.S. Army Special Forces. That's next on SA Live.
KSAT 12 celebrates Military City, USA, powered by USAA.
It's a veteran-owned brewery which honors the history, culture, and veterans of U.S. Army Special Forces, or Green Berets. And the owner of Long Tab Brewing Company, David Holland, joins us to talk about what they've got brewing for summer. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so
Thanks for
first
having
off,
me
yes, and of course, thank you again for your service. 30 years in Special Forces, right?
That's right.
All right. Okay, so what did you bring today?
A myriad of things. We started here on your beer left.
Because this is your current lineup, right?
Well, yes.
We've
and no.
lined them up.
Yes, yeah, it is our current lineup for today. But these are 2 dedication beers that we've done for Fallen Green Berets. We've since sold out of both of those. That's one of the things that we do to raise money for charity is we honor Green Berets that have given their life in service to our country. And these 2 in particular, it wasn't planned that way, it just ended up that way. These 2 in particular, Javier Gutierrez and Mike Simpson, are actually from San Antonio. One was a 7th group Green Beret, and another guy was a 1st group Green Beret.
Okay, and of course, all honored, of course, and raises money for charity.
Yep.
In all of your beers, they have kind of a special story, right, and a tie to history.
Yeah. Every one of them, if you were to run like an Ancestry.com on all of our beer names, they would all tie together. It all has this shared history. And in fact, in June 19th of this year marks the 70th anniversary of the inception of Special Forces.
Wow, 70 years.
70 years.
Okay.
That's a lot of history to pull beer names from.
That's a lot of history to pull beer names from, yes. Okay, so tell us about your latest brew.
So these are the latest ones. We've got this one that we released last week. It's called Red Empire. It's an Imperial Red that honors the 7th Special Forces Group. Primarily they're Central and South America and the Caribbean. And then this one, it's called Dead A. It's for Detachment A. And it was a unit that actually served in Berlin, in Germany, during the late Cold War. And then this one is a special beer called DOL, which stands for Dio Presso Liber, and that's the motto of Special Forces.
So is there a more popular one?
They're all great.
They're all great. I like that. Okay. And you started brewing after your wife purchased a beer kit, right?
That's right, yeah.
Tell me about that.
So she was recovering from cancer, couldn't get out to buy me a gift for Father's Day, and so she bought a beer kit, and then I started brewing. And so just kind of got hooked on it, and then long story short, we decided to turn it into a business. So, but unfortunately, I don't get to brew really anymore. Our head brewer, Mike Brown, he's also from 7th Group, and so he does all of our brewing now. Does an amazing job.
More than beer, of course. Tell us about your menu.
So we have a full service kitchen. I mean, it's pretty small, but it's pretty versatile. I've got an amazing chef. And he does some fantastic work. I mean, we've got great staff that really works hard. I mean, it's a really tiny kitchen. It's probably not any bigger than this.
Yes.
And but he pulls miracles out like every week. We also serve coffee, and we also serve wine too.
Do you have? And when you say the chef makes miracles happen, what are some of your favorites that have come through?
Oh well, every weekend he will. He'll come up with a new special, and that special is typically something German or Belgian inspired, because we do a lot of Belgian and German beers. And this is here, I'll let you have this one.
Oh, thank you so much.
So this is a 10% Belgian Golden Strong.
Okay, here we go.
Salud.
Salud. All right. Oh, that's good. Okay. And of course, you will be closed on Memorial Day, right?
We are closed on Memorial Day. We believe that Memorial Day is a day of remembrance. You can certainly celebrate. There's nothing wrong with that. But for us, we'll be closed in remembrance of those who gave all.
And tell folks how they can find you.
So we are 4700 Timco West, Suite 105. We're just 410 in Bandera, just right inside the loop.
Right.
And we're in a little place called Timco Business Park. So you can't miss us. We've got about a 30-foot sign on the front of our building. And
folks can order online, order to go?
They can order online. They can order for pickup to go. with whatever they prefer.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, David Holland. All right, for more information on Tab Brewing Company, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link, or just snap that QR code on your screen.
KSAT 12 celebrates Military City, USA, powered by USAA.
We have a lot of family cookouts and barbecues at the house and friends over. We needed a little bit more entertainment in the backyard. So I went online and I Googled family entertainment, backyard fun. I learned real quick on how to build a Jenga set and a washer set out of the minimal tools that I had. Long story short, I just started making games. I figured out that they do sell, and next thing I know, I have business cards, social media pages, and a pretty good following.
Hector Santiago is making a name for himself, creating backyard games with a custom touch. It's a hobby he started back in 2016, growing into a business he proudly calls Sunshine Woodworks.
So my mom used to sing us Sunshine, You Are My Sunshine, every night before bed, me and my little brother. So I still do the same thing with my kids, and keeping it as, a family business and trying to, teach them along the ways, and maybe one day they can, take the reins and keep the tradition going of Sunshine Woodworks. It was easy to just pick Sunshine Woodworks, and the name itself just means a lot to myself and my kids. I am a veteran. I spent 13 years active duty in security forces in the United States Air Force. I am still in the reserves.
And if you're wondering what the best part about this experience is for Santiago,
favorite part, to be completely honest, is the customer's reaction, the responses I get. I think that's the best part. Coming out here and being able to tinker with all this stuff, definitely therapeutic. It's good to get away. Not necessarily get away, but just come out here and just it's kind of like my Zen type stuff. But yeah, I just enjoy doing it. We make Jenga in 2 different sizes. We have jumbo and we have junior. Your jumbo is going to be your standard size that you would see at any kind of restaurant or bar or brewery. And your junior size is going to be a little bit more kid-friendly. It's a little bit more lighter and a little bit more easier to move around. And we also make washers, 3-hole and 1-hole. We make ladder golf and hook and ring and Yahtzee.
Santiago takes his orders online through his social media pages, but he also has inventory available off Main Street in Bernie.
The good things about the yard games that we make, they're year-round. They're for any occasion. They're good for anything for a gift. They're good for a Father's Day gift. They're good for a birthday gift. They're good for a Christmas gift. They're also good for any kind of tailgating. You've got, around here, your river trips. You've got camping. A lot of popular, anything outdoors, this can do.
This is just one of many veteran-owned businesses in and around San Antonio that you can show support for.
We've had quite a few good ratings on our Facebook page. Those are the things that keep me going.
For SA Live.
Ultimately, I could see this being my retirement plan. I mean, just something to keep me busy whenever I'm retired.
I'm Jen Tobias-Stresky.
And if you want to get your Father's Day order in, do it now, because he's already getting full on orders. And again, you can order through his Facebook or Instagram page, but you can also find him at 222 Main Street. There's shops there. You can go buy something for Dad or any occasion.
For more, of course, on Sunshine Woodworks, all you have to do is head to our website, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code you see on your screen.
Our dear friend Shailene McNeil, beef-loving Texans, registered dietitian. Oh, you can just smell right here. At least the griddle is still working. Good afternoon. How are you?
I am great. It's awesome to be here today.
And everybody has the best burger recipe, but there is certainly a technique to cooking the perfect burger, right?
Well, and there's no other expert than beef-loving Texans to show you. I mean, your go-to expert for all things beef, and we're going to show you some really fun ways because May 28th is National Beef Burger Day, and I think burgers, I'm a dietitian, I think burgers kind of get a bad rap sometimes for being indulgent, so we're going to actually plus up all of our burgers. We've got high-quality protein and zinc and iron with our beef, and then we're nutritious sides and toppings to really make a delicious burger.
So what kind of beef as far as the fat content?
Yeah, so what I like to do is I always promote using lean ground beef where you can, but for my burger, I like a little bit less lean. I go with about 85% lean ground beef, and that's going to make a nice juicy burger. When I make tacos and spaghetti, I do 90% lean or leaner. About a pound of ground beef, a good rule of thumb, when you buy 1 pound of ground beef, that's going to give you about 4 patties. So if you want a quarter pounder patty, a pound of ground beef, 4 patties.
And the shrinkage is going to be, you lose about an ounce per burger?
Yeah, you lose about an ounce for every 4 ounces that you cook, but it's still a delicious, satisfying burger, so a pound is a good rule of thumb for 4 burgers.
Still a good portion.
Really satisfying. 25 grams of protein in 1 3-ounce serving of beef, so loads of satisfying protein. Now, what I did here is I added some Caribbean beef seasoning. We're going to do an island twist on this burger that you're doing here.
Sounds good.
And I don't want to over-mix my ground beef. I just want to get that seasoning through there. I'm going to start making some patties. Well, Mike, if you want to just take that mango salsa and throw it together.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Fresh mango, a little lime juice, a little cilantro and green onions, and fresh jalapenos.
Ooh, that
just
sounds
toss
good.
that together. This could not be any easier. Burgers only take a few minutes on the grill, and I'm just making my patties. Another tip I like to use is take my thumb and make a little indentation in my patty, and that helps the burger stay, keep from shrinking up too much. This is sort of a little tip.
So if you make them kind of fatter and smaller, they'll shrink a lot
They
more,
tend to
right?
shrink a little more, and so I like, and they'll still shrink some, and that's perfectly fine. But I like to put it doing that little thumb tip, and that helps kind of keep that from happening.
Okay, now with this salsa, obviously you don't have any cheese on there. If you were to put cheese with this, what would you pick for a cheese?
I love a pepper jack cheese with this. I think that would be really good. You kind of got spicy and sweet going, and one of those burgers are probably ready. One of the tips I like to remind folks to do is you want to cook your burgers until the juices are clear, but color isn't a good indication for a burger. You can't just break it off and look and see. So you want to
we all do when you dig a hole in it
resist
there.
that urge. Use a thermometer. Beef Loving Texans has all the temperature ingredients. When it comes to burgers, you want to do 160 degrees. And what you want to do is put that thermometer right in the center of that burger. You don't want to touch the grill and get a false reading. So right in the center, super easy, so delicious. And you're adding these toppings here. That one looks like it's about done. And we were talking earlier, Mike, about how don't resist the urge to like over flip your burger. Look, that is just looking so delicious. Love that mango
Now,
topping.
also, it is going to cook a little bit once you take it off the grill, too, some of that residual
and
cooking.
I'll cook it to 160, pull it off. Right when it gets 160, I'll go ahead and pull off. It's going to heat up a little bit, about the time that it takes you to gather your family together, get all the ingredients out. Everybody's burger is going to be perfect. Love these other ideas that we've got here,
this is great. I love the pineapple slices over there.
Yes, you know, a lot of people are looking for ways to include more fruits and vegetables in. How much fun is a grilled pineapple instead of a bun? You can do a Mediterranean-style little sliders that we've got there. We've got new research out that shows we know Mediterranean diet is a healthy way of eating. Beef fits in a Mediterranean diet as well, and so we've added some Mediterranean ingredients like roasted peppers and arugula. So yummy. What do you think?
Okay, the spices in the meat, pardon me, spelling my mouth off, and then the salsa on top of that is absolutely fantastic.
And it's fresh, and it, you know, we're not adding a lot of calorie-laden sides and toppings, and we're getting more fruits and vegetables in, and that goes perfectly complements with the beef.
Okay, what's the other burger you have over there that is...
This is so yummy. We have like a Mediterranean-themed style. So we have a little bit of cheeses, our beef that's going to pack up with iron and zinc and protein, roasted red peppers, arugula. You can add some olive oil or olives on this to get it that real Mediterranean flavor. The pineapple. You've got a fun burger bowl over there if you want to go low carb or just change things up a little bit.
Think of it like a almost like a taco salad, kind of
just like a taco salad, and it's a burger theme, but you can add whatever ingredients you have. Sometimes I'll do this when I'm cleaning out the fridge. I'll take a leftover burger the next day and make a salad or a bowl with whatever I've got in the fridge.
That's a great idea, because instead of taking, like a lot of people put sliced up steak on a salad, why not just crumble
a burger?
like
exactly. Bowls are real popular, and it doesn't have to be salad. You could add rice or any of your veggies that you want in that.
Well, and all these great recipes are on
Beef Loving Texans, and not only the recipes, but how to cook beef to get that perfect taste.
Thank you, Shailene, as always. And for more information on Beef Loving Texans, of course, go to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Did you grow up
up loving Legos? Well, if so, there's a place in town you need to know about. I mean, they've got everything from Batman.
I'm Batman.
To Ghostbusters, to Star Wars, even the Titanic. Yes, and joining me right now is Ron Levisi, the owner of San Antonio Plastic Bricks. All right. Okay, how long did it take to build this Titanic?
So this one was built with a dear friend of the company. She's been with us for a long time. She came in and we did 14 sessions of 4 hours each. And she just wanted somebody to help build with her. So we had a blast building it over the course of 2 months. And here it is, 9,991 pieces.
Was her name Rose?
Close. It was not Rose. That would have been good, though. Rose would have been good.
Okay, so the cool thing about San Antonio Plastic Bricks is when you come in here, I mean, it is like a trip down memory lane. You have, Legos here that are totally nostalgic, right? And also kind of rare. So you may not have everything, but you probably have most of it. What am I holding right here?
You're holding one of the most common rare sets today. These are the heads that Lego came out with recently, and the TIE Fighter helmet. For some reason, there's no reason for it, but this is the super rare one right now. There's a lot of them out there, but this is the most sought after. So be careful, because there's 20 people waiting for it.
You know what? Here we go. Okay, I don't want you break it, you buy it.
You break it, you build it.
You build it. I just have to build it again. Okay. All right. So tell me a little bit about everything you have here and how it kind of came to be.
It started about 11 years ago. A buddy of mine called me up and said, hey, you want to help sort Lego with me? And we started selling pieces online. It was doing very well. Well, that led to a retail store. We weren't sure if it would work, so we signed a 6-month lease with our landlord, and that lasted 7.5 years. And then the coolest part is we have the greatest customers and some of the most unique requests ever. If you're having a bad day, just come hang out with us. We'll make you smile a little bit.
And you were explaining a little bit earlier about kind of 4 different types of sets that you might find here, right?
Absolutely. So we have the 4 sets you'll see here at San Antonio Plastic Bricks are like the ones on the wall, the sealed sets. Those are the ones you could get at Lego, Target, Walmart. No one's touched them. They came from the factory just like that. You'll be the first one to touch them. The second kind of set you'll see is the display sets, the ones that somebody came in and traded just like that. We try to complete them best we can, but no promises, and we price them accordingly. The third type of set you'll see would be in the box. We have verified every piece. We make sure it's all current. There's nothing missing. And we also guarantee it. If you buy a used set and it's not all there, you come see us, we'll make it right. And then the fourth set we have, something we're proud of. These are display sets that we've put in our own brown boxes. And once again, we verified every piece. If we're missing something, you come back and let us know, we'll make it right. So no box, but still a phenomenal set. Typically older in this case.
All right. Well, of course you can come here to shop, but you can also come here to party.
I'm Batman.
Absolutely.
Birthday parties, right?
We do the best birthday parties in town.
So you also have upcoming camps in the summer, right? For kids?
We do. Anytime the kids aren't in school, we have a camp.
So tell folks how they can find you, where you're located, and of course your website.
So we are at 903 East Bitters, Suite 305. Our website is sabricks.com.
You guys just click with your customers.
You've been waiting all interview to say that.
For all that information, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code on your screen. A new report from creditcards.com shows 72% of people with credit card debt added to their balances over the past year. So if you are struggling with a mountain of credit card debt, there is help. Tim Wilkins with San Antonio-based Affordable Debt Solutions is here with, of course, the answers, with the solutions, with everything. I picture you with a cape.
I wish I had my cape. I actually have a cape, but not for this. There are so many people right now that are struggling with debt that's piling up. You're falling behind. You don't know quite where to go. People don't know their options. That's the really hard part. So the best thing to do is sooner rather than later, give us a call. Talk to one of our debt specialists and let them look at your individual situation to find the right solution. That might be a debt consolidation loan that actually locks in a lower rate, gives you a lower payment, and helps you weather the storm. The next one might be credit counseling that does the same thing without a new loan, or for people really struggling, we have a hardship program called the Texas Debt Relief Program that actually works on not negotiating your rates, but your principal balances, what you actually owe. That can provide huge relief, maybe a program payment every month less than half compared to making minimums, and get you out of debt in as little as 24 to 48 months.
And that's the important thing, is not to wait, right? Because I know with inflation and everything and the rates, people might be paying those minimums and notice they're it's only going down a little bit, or worse, going up, yeah.
Average rate right now is 23.77% according to Forbes, which is outrageous, and it's money that you're throwing away every month in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. People don't have a savings for a rainy day anymore. They're not saving for retirement or inflation or kids' colleges.
Right.
So it's important to look at things. We have these graphs that really spell it out for people that they can look at. This first graph is the amount that you'll pay back over time just making those minimums. You see the average that people are coming to us with is $50,000. That first line there is over $100,000. You'll pay back more than double just making minimums. With a credit counseling program or a debt consolidation loan, you see that's around $60,000. With our Texas Debt Relief Program, that's under what you owe today, or less than $50,000 depending on your situation. This next graph is very important. It's actually the amount of making just minimums, which could be upwards of $2,000. There's rate hikes on the way, so who knows how high your minimums are going to go. You see with the debt consolidation loan and the credit counseling, a lot of relief, around $900 or $1,000. But with our debt relief program, you see that $750, which is, again, depending on your situation, less than half compared to making minimums. This last graph's another very important one. The amount of time you'll chip away at that debt without ever seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. 20 years making just the minimums. Could be 6 years with a credit counseling program or a debt consolidation, or 5 with the credit counseling. But the light at the end of the tunnel with that Texas Debt Relief Program could be as little as 24 to 48 months, depending on your situation. That wraps it up, lets you start saving for that rainy day, gives you that breathing room during inflation and high interest rates, and lets you start saving for the things that are important in life.
And that's the thing. Sometimes people, all they want is that chance, right? They just need that chance. And of course, A+ by the Better Business Bureau there for affordable debt consolidation, veteran owned and accredited. Remember, if you are struggling with $30,000 to $100,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans, take a step towards financial freedom and call Affordable Debt Consolidation at 1-800-816-1003 or visit their website affordabledebtconsolidation.com/KSAT for a free, no obligation phone or office consultation with a Texas debt specialist. Tim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Well, thank you, of course, for watching SA Live. And, of course, on this Memorial Day, a thank you to all who served.
Yes, indeed. And we're going to leave you now with a song by a local country musician and Army veteran Chuck Weimer. We'll see you tomorrow.
I miss that old dirt road, driving way too fast, kicking up that dust on my way back home. Wish those times could last. I miss coming home when the day was done, Mama in the kitchen cooking dinner. Can I bring someone? Sitting on the back porch watching the sun go down. Back before city living in my hometown. And times are changing, changing way too fast. Keep on living, watching my life blow past. Raising a family and then I'm on my knees to pray. I thank God for giving me one more day. I've got a loving wife, 3 great kids, trouble my mind with. I've got a steady job, and I got my help. Still talk to mom and daddy, glad they're doing well. Nothing like looking back to remind me how I